Hi everybody and welcome back to my channel Key to the World. Now in this video I will show you the nicest cafe Hoi An has to offer, but this is a part 2. So definitely make sure to check out the first video about the cafes of Hoi An first. It should be somewhere in the screen right now, so definitely make sure to check that out first and then come back to this video. Now, Hoi An just had too many nice cafes to put it all in one video, and I really enjoyed making part 1 so much, and I found it just so relaxing to film in all of these cafes. So that's why I had to release a part 2. I will make this intro very short, but I have to mention again, just as in part 1, I try to go to places that are all locally owned because that's important to me, and also I try to avoid places that use single-use plastic as much as possible. So now let's dive into the video. Welcome to the first cafe. When I went into this cafe, it was the first time I experienced such quietness in Hoi An, which was really refreshing. The cafe is a bit hidden and seems quite small at first sight, but once you enter you see that it's quite spacious with different areas to sit. You order at the counter and the drinks are really good. It has an indoor air-conditioned area as well, but the outside area is much nicer. Just make sure to bring your mosquito repellent. Now the second cafe is a silent cafe in the heart of the old town. Their vision is to train and employ people with disabilities, with the employed servers being deaf or hearing impaired. Because of this, you get some wooden blocks with keywords and a little notebook to communicate. I love how they preserved the old house that the cafe was located in, giving it a very authentic feel. Since it was in the heart of the center, it was a little bit pricier, but still a place you can't miss due to its aesthetics and the beautiful message that everyone deserves an equal opportunity within the working force. Now the next cafe was really interesting. It was a cafe and art studio in one. It's located in a cool industrial building that seems like an old warehouse. They had workshops available and many cool seating options. Not going to lie, the drinks were not my favorite, but nonetheless a cool spot. On to the next. Now you might recognize this cafe from my earlier video, but in that video I couldn't show you all of it. This was the first aesthetic cafe in Hoi An that I visited and the one that sparked my interest to explore more. It's very close to the old town, located in a more quiet street. The staff was really kind and I loved the different corners with each its own vibe. Now the next place was hands down my favorite place for desserts. The cakes were really amazing, especially the pistachio white chocolate cheesecake and the regular chocolate cake. The cafe definitely has a more Western style and most visitors are tourists. It's also pretty small, so it can get hard to find a spot. The seating is mostly inside with a small outside area. They also sell books, even English ones, which is a really cool feature. But for me, the reason to come here are definitely the cakes. They are a must try when visiting Hoi An. Now, before I show you the last cafe, there's one more spot. This cafe has a really modern feel to it combined with greenery, which gives it a really nice aesthetic. It has 3 floors, with the top floor being an air-conditioned working space, which seems super popular. There was a good mix of locals and tourists, and the place had a really relaxed vibe. Again, I had to save the best for last. This cafe opened up quite recently. When we got there, it had just been open for a couple of weeks, and we had the place all to ourselves. This was definitely the most beautifully located cafe for me in Hoi An, sitting within the rice fields in a really quiet residential area. It gave more of a feel of the local life than within the old town. The staff were really kind and super excited to receive us. I could sit here for hours just overlooking the rice fields and the farmers passing by with their cows. Thank you so much for watching this video, and just like in part 1, please let me know in the comments down below which cafe was your favorite, and if you prefer the cafes I show you this time, or if you prefer the cafes I showed you last time. I hope to see you again next week, as always on Monday, and bye!